Here. I don't know where my thing is. Hold on a second, okay, guys? Uh, oh, I think I put it in my bag. Hold on a second, you guys. God. Hey, can you help me real quick? Somebody? Just hold this so I can get my tripod out.
Sure.
Thank you.
Hi, kids. How is everybody? I think Stella's phone has a ghost.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Smash that like button. Smash. Smash. Oh, I guess you can't do your own.
I suppose I could. My babe.
Trouble Bunny. Gons.
What's up, everybody?
After this messages, Stella will be back.
Oh, come on. I can't open it.
Stella Nemo. Gons. Paul Might.
Oh, there we go. Paul might.
Paul Might what?
Nemo. Paul might do something.
Sean Bats, Twisted Sis, Gons. Howdy, sister.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
I'm the assistant
As
today.
usual, I have my lovely assistant assisting
Yeah.
because
Lovely.
I am never
Ready.
ready for shit. Not a dang thing. Trouble bunny. I gotta make sure I'm covered when opening bottles. But I've got lots of them. Crap. Look at kitty. What's under the refrigerator, kitty? What's under there? So how's everybody doing? What's up, Marco? Gons, B&W, Trouble Bunny. We got a new person, Jason. Paul, Gons, everybody. B&W, I said. Twizzy, my Twizzy Twiz. Sean. And for some reason, Fred is on one and has been for the past few days.
I thought you were going to be good.
He lied to us and said he was going to be a good boy, but as you see, he lied. Y'all, he's a dog. He's such a dog. But let's see. Let's do this a little bit. What?
I turned that vacuum, pulled it like down, and it dumped
Oh no!
all kinds of stuff.
Oh God. Well, that sucks. Well, anyway, I'm sorry, guys.
Anyway.
And sorry, Mary, my wife.
Goodbye.
What's everybody up to this weekend? We're so excited for Pioneer Day here in Utah that hits us up on the 23rd. It's like a holiday that they honor here, like it's a bank holiday, but my work doesn't, of course, honor it as a holiday and give us the day off.
Yeah,
But like people, what the fart is Pioneer Day?
Thank you. What is
It's only in Utah. You can see Mary's butt. Oh yeah. Hey, that's one of her best assets. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, can you guys hear me okay? Because I have my earbud in and I totally forgot to take it out. So yeah, just hoping y'all mofos can hear me. I'm watching Trouble Bunny eat meatloaf. That sounds pretty freaking sexy. Gotta love when the girls eat the meatloaf, if you know what I'm saying. You got sound okay? What's up, Hato Pelita, whatever. Apu Nashasa, si, I mean, Chito Petian. Oh man, I don't know how to say that, but that's pretty awesome.
What?
Being very assertive. Yes. Gotta love the meat. That's right. Regardless of what kind of meat it is, you still gotta love it. I don't know why that was supposed to be funny, but hey, whatever. Yep. Oh my gosh, Kitty.
What
What are you
is
doing?
that?
What are
Don't
you
show
doing?
our gross refrigerator.
Don't look at our gross refrigerator.
What is she doing? Holding the refrigerator up?
Uh-huh.
Good
Oh,
girl.
she's so funny.
You're dork. Oh,
Poor
she knows
Nemo.
we're talking about her.
Yo, Paul. You been eating haggis?
Ew.
Yummy.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I'm gonna go
Let's-
smoke.
Okay, I'm gonna stay here. But yeah, Ben.
Ask him
Yeah.
what he did to his arm.
Who?
Bama?
I haven't
told
seen
you I saw
Bama in a
him.
very long time, but if I ever see him again, I will ask.
Oh.
Are you originally from Scotland? I think parts of our family are from Scotland as well, but I think that's true for any white person in the U.S.
Ireland and English.
Ireland and English, but I have Scottish in mine. Or no, Aunt Sis found we had Scottish.
Yeah.
My aunt on my mother's sister, so that aunt, which I don't even have a father, so I don't know why I was gonna say on my mother's side.
You have a father.
Well, sperm donor.
Yeah, exactly.
But my aunt, my mother's sister, did DNA and did all that crap with Family Tree or whatever that website is. Pretty cool stuff that she learned, though. Pretty awesome. We have never been a rich family, I'll tell you that. So, let's get YouTube famous. Oh, I love men in kilts. Y'all will turn me the other way. Oh, Bama is good. Okay, good. Did he hurt his arm or something? Buy some milk and don't come back. Oh, Cheeto, I love you so much. It's unreal. I missed you guys. I have a video that I made like 2 weeks ago, and I still haven't posted because I am just so freaking busy. And I'm looking for that perfect balance between life and YouTube and my hobby. Bundled newspapers in the hospital next to her mother because she wanted to be close. That tracks. What up, Chris? Pretty Kitty's visiting. Yeah, she totally. What up, Eddie? Whoa. Shit. What are you doing? Stealing my limelight? Stealing my thunder? She's like, yeah, nothing's new, bitch. Ed's here. You guys can all relax now. Thank the Lord above that Ed is here. Man. So what's up, y'all? Okay, let's get started. So as you can see, I had a bunch of, bottle openers here for y'all to look at. Get your butt off the screen, chick. Really, Kitty? She's such a jerk. Okay, let's try this. Yes. Hey, I wanted to ask, do any of y'all what's up, MPG? I wanted to ask if you guys watch any of like the channels where you have amendment auditors, like First or Second Amendment auditors. And it's just regular everyday people like you guys and myself, which I don't know what anybody else really is. We're all really just everyday regular people, aren't we? But anyway, if you guys ever watch any of those things, they're really interesting sometimes. And if you're a constitutionalist like myself, I think that you would be interested in this stuff. But there's a guy, and his last name is Durbin, and he uncovered this huge scandal. And it's so compelling that, and it's not like he asked me to say anything about it. I just saw Mr. Durbin's name and it reminded me. So, yeah, but if you look up, gosh, I think his name is Ed Durbin, but I'm not really sure now because of Ed Durbin, our Ed Durbin. Um, those people. We're just instigators, nothing more, nothing less. Constitutional rights aside, instigators. Well, I feel like some of them are legit, but I do come across quite a few. What's up, Chris? Welcome. Thank you. You gonna try it out? But oh wait, is this? Wait, I see now that your logo is freaking the camera. What's the black and bronze? The black and bronze. Oh, maybe this looks bronze because it's under the light, but it's just gray. It's like a reverse tux, I guess you could say. This is the Verajao or something like that. It reminds me of Anderson Verajao from the Cleveland Cavs. That's the name of this, the Verajao or something. Pretty cool knife. I gotta say, it is weird looking. What's up, KOK? But it's such a cool knife, and I gotta tell you why. First, it's not a shape that I particularly would go for at first, but I kept staring at it and just like something was captivating. I love calves, man. I love the calves. But yeah, it captivated me. I love the shape of the blade, even though it doesn't have much belly. And it's got this beautiful streamlined look right here. It's just gorgeous. But this is like a knife. It's very practical. It's a knife that I feel like they fixed a lot of things that people I, that's hilarious. It's cold outside if you go outside and it's cold. I said that to a friend once, and she was like, "You're so stupid." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Deal with it, hoe." But anyway, it's my what's up, Weldon Carey? But anyway, so this knife is something that I can probably attest to that Kubi and this designer it's like something a Tor, Ator, I think, or Amor. I cannot remember his name, but this is my first time ever seeing this designer. So uh, I gotta say though, it's so unique because like the shape is really cool. Not exactly the first thing that draws your eye, in my opinion, but wait, whose band? Oh, what the hell? Graphic and violent, but it's a freaking oh my god, I can't stand that stuff, man. I cannot stand that stuff. Good lord. Hey Twizzy, where's Blue? I hope he joins us today, or if he has a chance to stop by and say hello. If not, no biggie, just tell him we said hello. So this is okay, so this is called like the Verajao or something like that. I'm positive I'm mispronouncing the name, but if you think in the way I'm thinking about this, okay, I love this, that it the look is so clean and just is kind of sterile in a way. But then the other side you look, and of course this is going to show, but the screws, the way they did that, I like that because you can actually use, if you needed to, you could use a freaking uh, slotted screwdriver to get the things apart. But as you can see in the center, there is a Torx uh, 8. I think this is a T8. But suspicious vehicle. Oh, really? Do you suspect it might be a tree or a raccoon? Oh, cool. Yeah. Cool sub to Gons and everybody in here, man. They're all cool people. Sorry, my mouth is so dry. But anyway, I'm trying to get to it here. So, okay, this is for people who complain about handles that aren't contoured, but then, oh, well, cool. Thank you for the sub, my friend. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy your time with my channel. Okay, but um, I feel like this is kind of like it's one of those knives that is out to attract or appeal to many different types of users because you have your lanyard option, but it's nicely nestled in the back corner. And when you put this in your hand, as you can see, right where that angle is, it hits you in the palm so perfectly. So if you look at this one, no, not that one. These are all rounded. So if you look at, like, let's just say this one, I guess. If this were bigger and it were straight or whatever, you could be getting that hot spot there because it just digs into your palm. My random accents. Do I do that for real? Yeah, most people do complain just to complain. Maybe it makes them feel a little better or something, you know. Hold on, I'm just getting caught up with yous. Um, that sounded a little off, which what I am a little off, so just expect it at this point. The accents are on point. Oh my God. Complaining only because they are complaining. I mean, you make a really, really good point there. All right. So then you look at you know what? Let's just get one. Hold on. This doesn't help me. Okay, what about this one? This doesn't help me because I'm getting at all these that are curved at the bottom. I'm trying to prove a point. Let me grab a square one, shall I? All right. All right. Well, we got we have a couple here that are a little more square in the ass end. So let's just check them out here, okay? This is the Lion Steel Thrill, and it's an integral, but it's the stupidest integral I've ever seen in my life because you might as well have just separated the back spring. Why did you keep it all together and put this hole here and these you know, cut out these sections here and keep this solid right here just so you can call it an integral? Come on, man. It's not an integral, but it is. It is, but it's not. So, and just deal with what I'm saying because I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is when you get these knives with these boxy rear ends and you know, you got a good grip on it, you're probably going to get hot spots from those. And what I was trying to convey, and what's up, Dr. Drew? My my man. You sure it's no. But yes, please subscribe to the Blue and Twizzy channel. Uh, so when you're thinking of a boxy like knife and say this is a bigger knife, maybe this can even kind of do it for us. So it's a bigger knife, you know, everybody knows about this hot spot on the vision. It's a sucky ass place for a location for a pocket clip because it twists and turns in your pocket. It was a stupid idea, or it was actually a really good idea, just not good for implementation. And so, yeah, boxy rear end. Hey man, mine's nice and round, like, you know, it's like an upside down heart. You know, I got that heart ass, you know. But anyway, yeah, so you got this thing pressing in your palm. Thankfully, nobody does this on their knives. It was a cool idea, I'm not gonna lie. But this whole thing right there is like obviously gonna poke something somewhere at some point in time. So they fixed it with the Civivi Vision, put it on this side. Why am I talking about this? Okay, exactly, because the Civivi version is phenomenal. Yeah, right? It's the coolest summer in the next 100 years. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna wait for him to get it all out here. Yeah, he decided to sing. He's been screaming for the past two. Someone hit the fob on Fred. For the past 2 days, he's been screaming, and I don't know why. He's skipping. Peter, I want Peter, I want Peter, I want Peter. I think that's what he's saying. What's up, Thomas? Tom McDonald is a subscriber to my channel. Can you believe that? He just wants to be seen. Well, then let's look at him, shall we? Let me move all this stuff out because, you know, it's Sunday in the Adams and Martin home, which is usually the cleaning day and live day. Cleaning and live. Okay, let's go look at the Fredster, shall we? What's up, dude? Say hello. Oh, he was like, chirp. Fred, everybody wanted to see you. So what's up, dude? Tell him. Sing to him now. Oh, now he doesn't want to talk. He's like, yeah, I'm cool. He's just like me. He got that stage fright, you know. What a good boy, though. He's all right, except for the screaming for the past couple days. All right, let me try to make this point real quick. The Adderall is kicking in a little too hard right now. So, what I was trying to say is that you're missing a hot spot here because of how they designed this. And I kind of like it, but it also gives it an almost architectural feel. Just look at it. I mean, it looks very architectural, I guess. I mean, it's like a building. It just looks like a building to me or something. It's building blocks or some shit. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. But this is like one of those knives that people bitch about. But this is the fixed version. So they're like, well, I want contoured scales, but not too contoured. I don't want them rounded. So what did they do? They knocked off the edges here. And it's basically contoured. It's like a flat contour, which is kind of cool for those people that don't really care for a curved contour. Which I don't know why you wouldn't like that, but it's by personal preference, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, he should have his own. You know? A flanteur. But yeah, so they did kind of a contour feel by knocking down the edges all the way around. I love that it still has kind of a palm swell in right here, but right where it counts, it is nice and just rounded off in a way, I guess you could say. I'm trying to think of the words that escape me every freaking day. Who timed you out? I don't know. I didn't even know you were here, Mr. Edge. Come on, Mr. Edge there. So yeah, so they did the little bit of contouring, but kept it flat. They keep this architectural look or geometrical type of feel. Time him out again. What? Oh God. What's up, Dwayne? Yes, you did see something about many, many large nipples. I was just showing you guys parts that I deal with on a daily basis at my work. You know, in the water pump and sewage industry, you're gonna see a lot of these weird looking nipples and smells and good stuff. But anyway, the only part I would consider anything as far as a hot spot on this is, I guess, the pocket clip, but it's not that bad because where your hand goes and it's just kind of forced into a proper position. What do you mean I'll never make you a mod? I thought you were a mod. Hold on a second. It doesn't give me... Oops. Hold on, I got you right now. Right there. Modship. Okay, you're a mod. I don't want anybody to feel like they aren't included. Okay? I like to be fair. Because he's cool. She don't know how to keep the people, you know, wanting for more. But then you have like, okay, so you have people that are like, oh, you can't choke up, there's no choil. But on this, there is you can absolutely choke up. Even though you're not on the blade, it still feels like you're choked up. So I guess to talk, oh, that's not a good choil. Let's find a choil. Here's a really good choil. So you're choking up on this one, and you get great push cuts. This is the 319, I think, the TS 319. Really love this. I had this once before and sold it and regretted it. I had the micarta version, and I ended up selling that one, but got the better one because this one is the carbon fiber version, but it has M390 instead of D2. I believe the other one had D2, so I'm happy I got this one because I've always wanted to get this one again. I love that milling that they did around the pivot area. It's beautiful. I love the minimalistic pocket clip, but it is kind of hard to get into jeans and stuff. You gotta really push, you really gotta push. So that is about the only thing I can complain about this. Other than the size, that some people might not like the size because uh, the blade edge isn't that great. It's not that long, so it's not a lot to work with, but this is the perfect little EDC. So this is really awesome. I love this knife. I'm so happy to have it back. I love that big ass slot, even though it creates drag when it does create a horrible drag when you're cutting. But it is such a cool knife. I don't even care. So, what's up, Mr. Eddie? How you doing, our friend? Um, but anyway, but this is another one. This is something I just recently got again, but this is another one that has some beautiful chamfering all over everywhere. It's just beautifully knocked down everywhere. Just really well done. So absolutely wonderful smaller knife. So, but then we're going to talk about this little microburst in a minute. But getting through the Verajao or whatever this thing is called, it is so cool. Okay, so you can still choke up. So that solves that problem. So the people out there who hate contouring when it's too rounded, here you go. Here's contouring, still flat though. Flat contouring. Okay, and then the people who hate the fact that a knife may be missing a choil, you can still choke up just fine with this baby. Then you have this beautiful rise right here with the perfect amount of jimping, and it just places the knife in the perfect position in your hand to perform any cut you need. It's an amazing shape on this blade. I love it. This drop point is just so good for precision. It doesn't have a lot of belly, but it is so good. It doesn't need it. It really doesn't. Just the way that this thing performs, it doesn't need any belly. It's so damn good. This this tip and this curve is just fine. And then you have a really beautiful flat grind here, and I have yet to get any drag out of this slot, but I'm not saying it doesn't drag, but I don't know, it may not. I haven't gotten any yet. So, but then you have your other people who don't like when they force in, finger grooves, right? Some people hate that, like this little guy. There's like a choil here, but you can also hold it here. But look, you can get a nice handful if you have a smaller hand. This knife isn't going to fit in probably most men's hands that I know. So, took a couple weeks off. Oh, I had to do the same thing, but for other reasons, of course. But we're happy to have you around, MPG. But yeah, this little thing really reminds me of freaking boomerang. I don't know why, but I have never seen this knife other than in my collection. So I feel like this is kind of a rare Tucson, and it does have the 14C28N. Beautiful milling. The pocket clip, the way it's inset, is not good, but it's still just a really unique looking knife with these really cool milled out sections. They took two chunks of titanium, just milled out the middle section and made it look really freaking cool. big ass backspacer covers 3/4 of it. The crappy, just the whole concept of this pocket clip is kind of just bad. It's just bad. This is a better pocket dropper than like a using the clip. So, in my opinion, I still carry it using the clip, but I hardly ever have this knife with me because it's just not practical. Oh, yeah, I know me some men's with some big hands. Big hands equals big heart. That's very true. You're so, you're so receptive. You just know me. Love you. But anyway, so I'm talking about the spots that the finger grooves that people complain about because they don't like your fingers forced into an area, which I understand. Like, it's your freaking knife, it's your freaking hand. You want to hold it the way you want to hold it, not the way they tell you to hold it, right? But then you have pieces like this one. This is a classic for me. This is my first ever uh, pocket knife with carbon fiber. So, and it was my second Tucson ever. I don't know why I remember that, especially after a stroke, but I do. Really cool, upswept kind of blade. With that, it has like a pirate feel to it. This blade does. I love the grooves in the back here, but like I'm saying about forcing your hand into a grip, this one has a nice open area. Like this is nicely just curved here, so you can fit your 3 fingers there. And this one's nice and big, but general. It's not forcing. So But there are plenty of people out there that don't like that. They just want a nice straight knife. Straight. Oh my God, nothing on my channel is straight. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so funny, Stella. Whatever. Anyway, so then you have the fact that they fixed that. They took out the finger grooves. They're not forcing your hand to do anything really. So you have the choke up. You have the finger not grooves. It's nice and straight. You can get your hand on there any way you want, okay? Go sub to my EDC lady. Oh, lady. Let's see. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. What's up, Terry? The nipples? Oh, I forgot. I left them at work. I needed clickbait for you guys. It's a nice Tucson. Yeah, it is. This bad boy. I almost sold it, but then I was like, man, I have this weird attachment to it, so I've just been using it a lot lately. I never, ever, ever used it really that much, but it's so freaking smooth. It's delicious. Oh, but anyway, so let's get back to this bad boy. Oh, shit. Oh my God, you guys. Wow. But I will tell you this. I carried 3 knives to work the other day because I cut a lot now in my job and I freaking love it. I just put that anywhere. Oh my God. So I'm using my 3 new knives, which is this, and this guy. And this thing, all 3 of them failed miserably at trying to cut some strap that was on these boxes. So there was a strap on these boxes. Emphasis on strap on. But oh God, all right, that's enough, Stella. I'm gonna get freaking kicked off here in a minute. So it all 3 of them failed, but that just shows you how good that damn strap is, to be honest with you, because that stuff weighs hundreds and sometimes thousands of pounds that it's holding together. So you're funny, dude. Blue. I love Blue. Blue's my man. One of my mans. Cheeto is my what are you? I think you're my I'll get back to you on that one. All right, so what I was saying, back on the Verajao, since we're all over the place, we might as well get back to the original spot, right? Let's get demonetized. No finger grooves, but really cool geometrical shapes. And it just so happens that your fingers fit and your hand fits on it as if it were molded to your hand. I'm really impressed with this designer, and I'm really impressed with Kubi's execution as usual. This is a phenomenal knife. If you, I don't really, the looks are right, like not that great to me, but now that I have it in my hand and I use it, I love this knife. This knife is freaking awesome, and it makes me starve for more information on this designer because he's freaking amazing so far. He's really amazing so far. So another thing, it's a reverse flicker and a front flipper only. And this is not like the kind of front flipper that's real easy. So if you don't have a lot, you might struggle, but you might not. I don't know. It's depending on your ability to use a front flipper. I was in that spot early in my hobby, where I could not manipulate a knife at all with a front flipper. It's like you literally have to practice. Huh? 1931. Cool. We got another leather person. We have a leather bear in the crowd today. But anyway, what's up, Aunt? And the obsessives. Long time no see, my friend. But yeah, really awesome knife. What a big surprise this was to me. I freaking love it. I love this knife. So I encourage all of you, if you're turned on just a little bit, oh, the job is going awesome, Cheeto. I just have no time, as you guys see. I am not intentionally neglecting my 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 YouTube babies because you're all my babies. You know what I'm saying? But I am not intentionally ignoring you. I promise. I still love you all the same. I'm exhausted and I have no time. And I work in a warehouse that's like 120 degrees all day long. So yeah, me too. I hated front flippers. I hated thumb studs, but once I got used to it and realized, you just continue to learn more and blah blah blah. It is really cool. It's really cool to just get used to different waves of deployment, and I think it's pretty cool. Which I said like 15 times just now. Now, if you're looking for a front flipper to practice, grab yourself a damn design because they have these crazy Gin XL. There's a few of them that have these big ass front flippers on them. And it is so easy to deploy the blade with this front flipper that you would start to understand you kind of like get it. It clicks, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could just spit it out already, damn it. But you're a lot of people don't like this shape though. See, this is exactly one of those things that they complain about because it's forcing your hand into a position and it has this big huge protrusion instead of like kind of just cutting it back a little, like maybe kind of this way. So take the choil and finish it here so that your finger is actually comfortable. Because I'm going to tell you, not everybody's going to like this design at all. It looks cool and it's awesome that the hardware is green and I love their pivot. What's up, Chris? How you doing? Yeah, Uni XL or the other one too. Yeah, there's the Uni XL, there's the Gin XL, but they also have the regular size, which is kind of a mini knife, and it has these big ass front flippers on it too. And so if you do need, like, if you're even interested in a front flipper, I would recommend trying to learn with one of these big ass guys here. Now that could be a nipple. Yeah, could be. Really could be. Where y'all went, where y'all went. But anyway, so this is the perfect example of how knife designers force your hand into a spot, and this is not comfortable for everyone. It just feels like your hand is way too far away from the blade. And I realize now, after a lot of time has passed, that I love Damn designs, but I don't like the execution of their knives, and I don't like the customer service. So this was the last one I've ever purchased, I think. Or no, actually, that's a party knife, yeah. Dual wielding. But yeah, that just a huge, huge difference in how a large knife should, or this isn't even a large knife. It's just a regular sized knife, like right there in the sweet spot, 8 inches or just under for me anyway. This one is more bulky than it is long, but it's slender in the same respect. So it's kind of cool in that way, but I'm going to sell this because we need to get money for Boomy. Boomy, we just need money for Boomy. But so I'm gonna. The only reason I took this out is so I could show you what I meant about forcing your hand into a position. And whoever carries their knife like that? Nobody carries. I mean, if you do, okay, whatever. But nobody carries a knife like that. It's weird. And I don't know. I don't know. And Damn Designs, I swear to God, I've never gotten a sharp knife from them ever. So shitty customer service, never a sharp blade. What's up? Oh, still you, my friend. You back? You back? Hey, we missed you. Um, it's just yeah, whatever. But yeah, just to prove a point about this, and I'm sure some of you think that this shape right here could actually force your hand into a position, but it really doesn't. If you hold it like that and you kind of put your two fingers in there like that, and you turn your hand this way, your hand will adjust accordingly, and it's perfect in every position. It's perfect. And then the frame lock is done very well. But I would say this frame lock may be a little hard for some people to disengage also if you're not used to frame locks. So that would be another thing to keep in mind. The frame lock and the front flipper. That's about it though. Excuse me. Well, once, twice, 3 times a lady. And I love you. My mom got me this. She said, I thought you would like it because it looks like a skull. And I was like, yes, I love it. It's awesome. Hello. You know how I read that? Kunt. That's how I read that at first. We had synchronized burping. That's awesome. Yeah, so that's my cute little thing from my mom. But if you, I mean, look how cool the grinding is on it for just a off-brand thing. They did a really good job on that grind. It's pretty cool looking, and it works really, really well. It's a nice, sharp little pry bar and bottle opener. But this guy right here, cassowary. This little guy's pretty freaking awesome. I'm still in love with it. Um, it's not completely broken in yet, but Earl Campbell sausage will last yours. I am trying to. Oh, it's sticky stuff on there. I think what this coating is on this titanium, I want to say this is Cerakoted. I really don't know because Bama, what is up? Long time no see, my friend. My goodness, we've been wondering about you. Banama. My mom was like worried about you. She's like, what the hell happened to Bama's arm? So what happened to your arm? Palmer was um but I think this is Cerakoted and it's really nice looking. Um I wish they would make two versions, one with speed holes and one without, because I like it better without. I think I would like it better without the speed holes, but it does add a little something, I guess. I love this pivot. I really do. I love the way they did that. I think it kind of creates a femininity though for the knife, and it if I could be 100% honest and candid with you guys, this is a knife. I love your pivot. Bazinga! Yeah, this knife, okay, it makes me feel old lady. That's what I feel. This right here makes me feel like an old lady would like this knife. Don't you think? Don't you think though? I mean, I just picture this old lady walking around with flowers, and the middle of the flower is a mirror on their shirt, right? So they're wearing a shirt with all these flowers in the middle of all the flowers. There's freaking mirrors. Why? I don't know. But that's just how some people they be dressing and shit. So, where the neeples? Bray. What's up, BNA? But yeah, so that blade though, that blade is fierce looking. It's just beautiful. Pocket razors in the house. My knuckles. Um, you need speed holes to help your deployment game. That's cool. What's up, Pocket PR? But the blade on it, yeah, I like this blade a lot. It didn't come very sharp, so I'm gonna put an edge on it. I'm gonna put a mirror edge on it because I think this would look good with a mirrored edge. It's a nice looking knife. Get it for your grandma. It makes me feel a little bit old. Like I should be wearing earrings in my first ear piercing holes in both ears, like long dangly earrings, like this. Like this. Yep, yep. Oh Lord have mercy. Let's see here. All right, so we just stuck some highlights from this live. But now that I've finally spit out what I was trying to say about the thing, the Verajao, now that I finally spit it out, I'm gonna put it aside. I do love this thing though. I like it a lot. I mean, you guys, well, here the thing is, I am an old lady, so I'm allowed to say that. Like I'm allowed to say the F word because I'm a homo. Get it? I could say the FAG word if I wanted. But I won't because I still think other people can be offended by that. And I say gay like that's gay because it is the weirdest habit I picked up. But anyway, we don't need to talk about that. Okay, so then I have my Talon, my Titan. Is it Titan Talon? The three T's. Very good designs by these guys. Then I've got this. I can't find the other one that I fell so hard for. It was like the bootleg. This is the bootlegger, I think. It's okay. I'm not disappointed in it, but I'm not very impressed either. It's just that it's not meant to be that impressive, I don't think. It's a really cool little, like, heavy duty pry bar if you need one. I do love that bottle opener though. So you have that. We've got more bottle openers where that comes from too. This is one that I did like a gradient ano on just to test it out, and then I was gonna sharpen this and make a little titanium blade edge there, just for the fun of it. Yeah, this is my newest acquisition. I love it. It is so freaking cool. But I mean, you only really need one, right? I mean, that's what they say, right? This is awesome though. I got this for really freaking cheap on eBay. So that's where you can get so much Tucson paraphernalia so cheap sometimes. I mean, you can get some of their things like this that they're selling for 100 something, maybe some other place. You can get it for $50 on freaking eBay. It's ridiculous. Sometimes you can find such good deals. Then there's this big Mama Jamma. It's kind of a big boy. Another bottle opener. Yeah, yeah. You complete us. It's funny. So, yeah, but I have a shit ton. I have a crap ton of pry bars now, and I was never a pry bar person. Like a while ago, I was never really like into it, but now I'm like really into it. I love that this has like a ruler on it. I really do. It's really cool. Um, just and this is actually pretty sharp, and it's this is would be a great little, honestly, if you need a screwdriver, this is practically a screwdriver. It's so good if that's what you're looking for. But if that's not what you're looking for, it's not good. And look at that. I could open cans with that one. Isn't that crazy? Let's just give it a shot right now. Why not? Oh, kitty. Never mind. I don't want to disturb my kitty. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about these things here. And I have like these interesting ones like this. It just kind of there's that bottle cap opener again. But I like these. They're different. You know, it's got this weird pocket clip on it. It's got this really cool shape, but it's one of those things that forces your fingers into a position. So if you have big ass hands, this probably won't fit. Um, well, that's okay. I'm happy to see Mr. Fit a bit. Fitted it a bit. Fibbit it a bit. Fibbit. Fibbit it a bit. Bloomin'. Bloomin' onions. You can't escape Robo's presence. No one can escape his presence. But this is a really cool little thing. I could see this being possibly helpful. I don't know. I really don't know what this one is for. Maybe weapon. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say weapon on this damn platform. But it's kind of cool. If you think about it, you poke somebody's eyeball out, you can open their damn bottle, that's for sure. But pretty cool. It's got your little wrench things in there, two holes for decoration or something. Maybe you could put a, I don't know, something in there. But really cool. I think this is a, I love Mazwan Mokhtar, and I think that's one of his, but I'm not really positive. I know this is. This is a Mazwan Mokhtar, and I have a few of his knives too. I can't remember if this one was or not. I don't think so, but I'm a big fan. This is like one of my favorite of all time. I love the way this man works. His work is good. That's Titan. Cannot think of his name though. I know one of you guys knows it. It's God darn it, I cannot remember. You'll pop my top. I'll pop your top, son. I'll take off your head. I saw this poor old man get beat up just because he said that to a young cop. He was like 78 years old. He goes, "You come in, you come at me, I'll take off your head, son." Okay? He's 78 years old. The guy freaking tackles him to the ground. And he's evidently in his early 30s. Come on. That guy is no match for you, and you had to throw him on the ground like that. But anyway, um, yeah, I have a ton more. Here's one of those beefy, just ridiculously gigantic or bulky pry bars that is so useful but 100% unnecessary. it is too much and I love it. It is way overbuilt and I love it. I really do. I love the fact that they put this spinning piece right here. It it seems mechanical, but it's not. I mean, just the look. I mean, it's so industrial looking. And I'm a big fan of Pioneer. Big fan. They design wonderful, wonderful pry bars. Big, big, big fan. This is a Savivi door opener thing. I just love it because it's copper. I love copper. But then here's like something else along these lines. We're thinking more of a, weapon maybe. Be careful who you say that to. I mean, you can use it as a pry. I just thought it was cool, so I got it. Got it for like $12 on eBay. Can't beat it, man. Damn near free. And then you have one of these big boys, and I have a sheath for this that what it was just like an extra sheath I had in my stuff, and so this fits perfectly in it. So this is great for work because this will open paint cans. Not that I paint, but it is strong enough to open paint cans. It's a great little wrench there. You have adjustable sizes there, and they're very well milled out, cut out very well. A nice pry at the end, nice and big, really good size. A little bit of milling for decoration. Gotta love it. It's beautiful. Yeah. I wish I could find the rest of them though. I will be talking about the microburst here too. I don't know if anyone is familiar with this bad boy yet, but let's talk. It's the Beg Knives microburst. Now I have to say my initial uh, impression of this knife was gas station knife. It was Pringles. Uh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, we do have another burper. Oh, a sitting session. That's cool. All right, MPG, have a good one. Let's see. This Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. I like Pringles a lot. This is the 319. I get you. I get you. No problem. Have a good day. But the microburst. So, my first impression when I saw this was, oh, that is so cool. That is just so cool. All right. Okay. Then, when I get it in my hand, I think, all right, it's pretty cool. I love this. This top flipper is probably the coolest flipper I've ever. If you are the type of person that cannot open it by the reach around, which I can't do this one like that. I don't know if I can do the Veragel or whatever. No, I cannot. But if you're one of those people that likes to do the reach around, this one is made for that. And the button action is phenomenal. The milled out aluminum makes it look like a high end Mormon standard time. Oh my god, that's great. So the blade, okay. If you look at the blade, it is beautiful. I love the swedge here. I love the uh, warny shape blade, and it has kind of an upward cant. So when you grab it, you have a spot here for your first finger because this is a small ass knife, and the rest of it just falls in place. And it is a great grip. You can feel this, but this little ball kind of makes it easier on the on. Well, what's up, Brian? How you doing? This little ball makes it go a little easier in the hand. If they did not have that ball there, they didn't chamfer the edges of this pocket clip. So if they did not have that ball there, I feel like this would be a really, really bad hot spot because it is still a small bit of a hot spot, but it isn't too bad. But the other thing I think about this now that I've had it is high end gas station knife. And I have to apologize to Bag Knives for saying that. But man, is this it's such a cool knife, but it looks like an M-Tech. It reminds me of an M-Tech, man. Like a really nice gas station knife. But it is cool. They just did too much. It's just way too much. Whoa, Backpack B is here? No freaking way. I never see Backpack B. What's up, brother? How you doing? But I will say the action is phenomenal. The build on this is phenomenal. You can't there's the tolerances are beautifully kept and beautifully executed. The tolerances are really good. You can tell that they build things with care, precision, and quality. But the look of this knife is what gets me. It's got that M-Tech feel to it. But man, is it cool. I'm really torn on it, I guess. I feel like it's just too much. But, some people out there might like that. And the body is aluminum with steel liners. There are steel liners in there. The back spacer, I think you can get in different colors. I'm not sure. They might have like a red version. But this is another one that's really easy to learn with. If you're not a front or top flipper, like if you're new to it, this one is a good one to learn with. The Microburst by Bag Knives. So, the button action is probably some of the best I've ever felt in my life. I'm not gonna lie. This is some good button action. So far, I'm really impressed with their budget line. It is really good stuff. So, you're so funny, Knight. Do you like my channel but want something just a little bit better? A little. Uh, you're funny, dude. Um, yeah, the hollow grind is mean. It's slick. This thing is nice.
No. What's wrong with it?
Um,
Change channels.
but anyway, so yeah, really cool little knife. If you're learning and you like this knife and you're learning, or you're just picking up front flippers, this is I highly recommend it. I swear to you. I wouldn't steer you wrong now. Have I yet? No.
Don't move.
Oh my goodness, kitty. Oh. Oh. Wait, now that she moved, I'm gonna open a can of pop with it. With this thing.
Okay, you do that.
Oh, I don't have any. Never mind. I guess I don't have any. Unless one of you guys want me to open that diet in there and so I can show them how it opens. Never mind. Okay.
Do it.
But another thing I wanted to talk about today is okay. They're gonna let me open it. I don't drink this crap, but hey,
You!
shush.
Peanut.
Okay, I'm not gonna show you the brand because I don't know if that would be a strike,
It will.
but it's diet something or other. My monthly highlights. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, so this is what I've been wanting to do. All right, let's move. Let's make it a production, shall we? Move shit. Get it out the way, bitch. All right. Oops. Kablooey. Because people like to be making fun. Well, look at how freaking useful it is. So kiss it. Suck it. Oops. I showed it. So, now tell me who's the stupid one now? Who's got egg on their face now? You're damn right I can open a lot of stuff with it. But anyway, I wanted to also talk about another designer that does knives. Most of you are probably familiar with his knives. I can't find the only knife I have left by him right now, but Oh, actually, I know exactly where it is. He designs these too. It's Raihi. He works a lot with Tucson. He makes the best fingernail clippers I have ever used in my life. He's even got fingernail clippers that have little spots inside of here that hold on to your nails, your clippings until you're done, and then you can dump it. It's so cool. This one was from eBay. You can get them for like 12 bucks, 15 bucks on eBay. And they're the best ones I've ever used. They're good size. You can use them on your toes and they are so freaking sharp. It is unreal. Um, Let me see if I can do this. Let's see. Just to show you guys. See? It's crazy, man. Nail chompers. Yeah, these, if you grab a little too much and go through with the cut, you're gonna lose the tip. I almost chopped off the tip of my finger a couple weeks ago with it. Seriously. EDC nail clippers? No, I don't carry them. Well, not all the time. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I have actually. I mean, who better to make a darn good pair of clippers than a knife designer? You know, why not? This is supposed to lock too, which is cool. But this one doesn't really. It. Oh wow, it does a little bit again. Well, once in a while it locks, I guess. So, but it's pretty cool. Really cool. I definitely recommend them. I have another pair coming that he's giving me for free, actually. So, um, great designer. I'm gonna go grab the only knife I have right now. Real quick, if you guys can hold on, just might be in the big black one. But let's check out the little pink one first. We're all pink on the inside. We're all pink on the inside. It's probably not in here. Yep, it's not in here. Crap. That's all right. But let me show you, for those of you who do not know, um, my first ever Tucson was this baby right here. And this is, I want to say the 279. This is the TS 279 with just knife slot deployment only, but it reminds me of kind of like the bald eagle. You know what I'm saying? That thing is so good looking. And then look at that stippling or milling, micro milling, whatever. The pocket clip is not the greatest, but man, this thing is good. Oh, it's all good. You can scream at us whenever you want. Oh, I know. That stuff smells so good. And then Mary wants to dump it all over herself. It smells so good. It's okay. You can wash it. It's soap. She spilled soap on her. Is she dirty or clean? A little left brain humor for you.
Too much.
My wife is sick of me. What would she be? I wonder, since MPG is Mormon, how much of that does she follow? I know she said she's a Molly Mormon or Jack Mormon, whatever they call them. Yeah. What I miss? You ain't miss nothing. You ain't miss nothing. Just backpack B yelling at everybody as usual. Oh, you have a Seki Japanese. Wow.
Oh,
I can't even picture what that would look like. Well, that's interesting that they would be like that on a Swiss Army knife. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but I just want to give credit where credit is due because Raihi designs are so good, and he does some really futuristic looking knife designs, which are, they're so unique. I mean, if a Mormon could, Chuck would. Yeah, so. Let's see. Oh God, backpack. I love Mazwan Mokhtar. He is phenomenal. He's just delicious. I have this knife of his in here right now that I can show you. I did this weird ano job on it, but I don't know. I think most of you won't like it, but I don't know. Who cares? This is a really cool design by Mazwan though. It wasn't something that I would initially be attracted to, but I won it for really cheap on eBay. So when I got it, I was so surprised and so happy. Oh, look, it's the TS 194. I definitely recommend it. And I did this really odd I was trying to go for an antiqued kind of look, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people won't really dig it. But man, was this one was razor sharp, beautiful knife, and it has such a minimalistic pocket clip. I'm sorry, flipper tab. Let's see, I forget. I think you can use the fuller. Yeah, you can use the fuller to deploy the blade. Deploy the blade. Love this night morning design. Gorgeous knife. I have two of them just in case. But the other one is all colorful. So there's this bad boy. Ooh. So I have one that's stonewashed, and the other is satin finished. And 14C28N, which is pretty good coming from Tucson. Excellent steel to deal with, easy to sharpen. Takes a screaming, ridiculously sharp edge. And then I have Tepe designs, a couple of those left. Used to be my favorite designer, not so much anymore, but not for any bad reason or anything. My taste has changed, you know. Let's see, let me get caught up here. Flicking some knives. What's up, Jay Dizzle? How you doing? But I think I'm gonna end up doing the rest of this. Jay Sezzle. Don't mention Sezzle to me, man. You know what I'm talking about. You're Tixie and tongue. Oh, an Ultim version? No freaking way. No freaking way. I gotta see that. No way. Wait, are you talking about this? An Ultim version of this? That would be freaking ridiculous. How cool. I actually don't mind Ultim as much as at first I was like, that's stupid. Who's gonna buy plastic for more money than titanium? But then it seemed like they started reducing the what the hell was I even saying? Oh, cost. You would think getting Ultim, which is just, what is that material? PEI or something. Um, I don't think you might be in the minorities that I guess a lot of people really are responding well to Ultim, but realistically, guys, it's just plastic, and you're paying more for plastic. I would prefer titanium over plastic any day. Now, I have a couple of Ultim um, budgies, budget knives that are just perfect because G10 is pretty much just plastic as well. I feel like Ultim will actually break before G10 would, though. So, some PP plastic. Yeah, it's the same color as my favorite drink. Mm-hmm. It is a ripoff. It is. If you're paying more for Ultim than you are for titanium, you're being ripped off. I'll say it, I don't care. Who's gonna stop me? Oh yeah, G10 is way stronger than Ultim. If the only reason I got Ultim is because it looked good on the knives that I got it on. That's it. It was one Kubi Momentum with Ultim and a black blade. Man, that colorway just looks good. So, what's up, Neil? How you doing? But this thing is so smooth. Skiff also makes bearings to make it even smoother, as if, because
Tucson makes those generic little uh, Delrin bearings, but they are still good. They have ceramic balls in them. So when it's just the ceramic touching the blade, you're going to have a nice smooth deployment and disengagement, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I know. It's well, they try to upcharge it, but they don't really. I mean, I think like the places that are selling them are the ones jacking up the price because they know that people are, oh, it's Altum. Oh my God, I must have it. It's Altum. Oh my God, it's so different. Oh my God, it's a different kind of plastic. Altum. Oh my God. Okay, I'll stop. But anyway, I also have this bad boy. This thing's big too. Another Mazawana Mokatar. Ah, it's so good. But why? Why did they have to do it in D2? I don't care. I'm glad they stonewashed it, but I think they did this one in D2. Oh, oh crap, I forget. Crap. Where is it? Oh, there it is, yeah. 193. This one, wait, what does that say? Oh, it brings you to the ultimate one. It's a bit different. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, yeah, certain, definitely chemicals can break down G10 and Altum, so the Jade G10 of 2024. I want to say it started, probably, Altum started, I would say 2023 more so, or late 2022. That's when people are like, oh my God, Altum, oh my God, it's amazing. Not that I hate it or anything, but that's when everybody was like, Altum is this new thing and it's so cool because I had it before you had it. So, yeah. But I don't mind Jade G10 either. I kind of like it. I like Jade G10 with black hardware. I like that type of color combo, you know? Light and dark, or like the tuxedo versions of whatever. Pretty much everything. Or reverse tux. I love reverse tux. Love it, love it. Like, I guess you would call this, maybe? Perhaps. I'm not really sure what Kubi calls it. I think they just call it a knife. Verajao. I'm not, honestly, that's not the name of this knife. It just reminds me of the wild thing. Yeah. Anderson Verajao, the 8-foot freaking Spaniard that was awesome at the net, man. Just awesome. Wonder if he's still playing. I don't even watch basketball anymore. Because they don't have what I like out here in Utah. I don't like Utah. Utah. Oh yeah, this Kubi, I was just telling them in the beginning. Yeah, absolutely, a blank canvas, just like these. You know, you could do whatever you want with it. It's awesome. Same here, you know. That's about as blank as it gets. And I just did this when I was first messing around and I was going for oil slick, and I kind of succeeded on this one a little bit. But pretty cool. This one is, it's the VER, it's VEIR, I don't know. It's, there you go, there you go. Thomas, really beautiful knife. It's thin. It's a really easy carry too. It's got all the edges are knocked down. It feels like it's contoured, but it's like a flat contour. So it's really, really comfortable. And as I was telling them, the way they designed this spot right here is just phenomenal. When you put it in your hand, it just, it feels good, you know. Instead of digging, I have probably owned 200 two sons, at least, probably at least, I would say. And I'm kind of undercutting because I love, well, I don't have every single one of them like that. There's another reviewer that has like every single Tucson basically from day one, and even tries to acquire the ones that he doesn't have. But he has gotten almost every single number There is. Like you know how they all have numbers. I wish I could remember the number of this one, but I don't know, unfortunately. It wasn't the more popular one. It wasn't one of the more popular ones, but man, it's the action is so good. Oh, it's just in the sound. Oh, yeah, it's good. Beautiful. Um, yeah, me too, man. They are different. I love that about them. They go crazy and sometimes make mistakes, but at least they did it. You know, they're like, screw it. We're just gonna see what happens, man. This is a cool design. We're putting it out there, and sometimes it's fail, and sometimes it's not. You know. Um, let's see. And then I had this one of the first ones. It was one of my like practice ones, but kind of wish I did not practice on this one. Um, I was just seeing how to Dremel stuff in. I don't know. I was just practicing. So, but I like this one too. It's one of the early models, and that has a big, thick uh, blade stock. And that thing is powerful. It also has there's one this one with the circles, and then there's another one with squares. Who's Spud Webb? I don't know who Spud Webb is. This one, this is a really early model, and they did really well. The only thing is it's so thin that it rubs. You can hear it. Listen, you can hear it touching, and then hold on, it'll start to get a little mark on the blade. You can hear it. Yeah, see what I mean, bro? Know what I mean, bro? Definitely touches the blade. So, a couple of issues with this model, but it's still a cool looking model. I'll never get rid of it. Well, especially because nobody would probably want to buy it. No. Tomatoes. Maters. What was my under? Oh man, I'm selling my Ari, my Kylum Ari, and it's killing me. I can't stop thinking about it. That knife is so good, and it's one of my all-time favorite knives. But I am gonna be putting a lot up to for sale on my eBay because we need the money bad. We're in, you know, it is what it is. I'm just gonna put a bunch more blades up for sale just so you guys know if you're interested. You can send me a personal message and I will sell it to you at a discounted rate if you are interested. So I'm gonna be selling this one. Um, but it's not very used at all. It came this way with a kind of worn look. It's attractive though. It really is attractive. I did do that though, from it in my pocket. I think I did. It may have come like that. It's not really worn out or anything like that. Could be elevate. Yeah, but this one multiple ways of deployment, front flipper that you can learn on if you're a new front flipper. You know, it's kind of cool and a little blended in lanyard hole. What two, son? This one or this one? I don't think anybody would really want this one. I was trying to polish all the high parts, and then I did like a flame ano over top of it. But yeah, it's weird. Oh, I just got that one, so I'm probably gonna be, you know, loving it for a minute. But I will if I do. I will. You'll be the first I tell. Yeah. What a nice day just going through the two sons. Message Stella with knife interest. Yes, please. Top right. Still, I thought this is the 319. Is this the one you're talking about, Gons? It's a Christian Mason Pierre design too, so he's got a new one out that is so awesome. All right, Neil, thanks for playing. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, the 319. This is nice. It's a good one. Recommend. If you can find one on eBay right now, you could probably get a good deal because they're selling them. I don't know. It has M390, but White Mountain Knives still sells them for a reasonable price. I don't know if they have this one, but I know that they sell a lot of Tucson's there, and I want to say it's less than $100. So you can get titanium, carbon fiber, and M390 for right around $100 or less if you buy it from the store. But if you find one on eBay, you can sometimes get it for even cheaper than that. So, I mean, tell me one other knife company besides Kubi and Tucson that sells, titanium, carbon fiber, and M390 for $100. That's crazy. I mean, it's just a good buy. Rather buy this one, but I'm so loving it. And it was my second time getting it. I'll hold on to it for right now, but if I do go to sell this one, Gons, you're gonna be the first I tell. I, I wish I didn't like it so much because I could really use the money. But and then there's this baby here. I don't know if I'm gonna sell it. I mean, it's got really good ergos, and the blade is just tasty, just delicious, just gorgeous. Oh, you can troll me anytime you want, son. Oh yeah, good stuff. But this is a nice open canvas. Let's see, what one is this? This is TS 384 Type A design, number 63. Also an M390. And it's pretty cool. I love this. Love this. I love this kind of lanyard post, even though I'm not a big lanyard user. But the oil slick on this one came out pretty well, and I don't know, I like it. I think it looks all right. It was one of the, practice ones. So, thank you. Yeah. Thank you though for that. Yeah, I kind of like the way it turned out. Um, I feel like I need to go back to how I used to do some things because I tried. It's like once I started with electric ano, I it was I just started trying to do more and more and more until I just became overwhelmed in a way, I guess you could say, to the point where I'm like, now I don't want to touch it for a long time, but now I'm so busy. My life is kind of so busy that I don't really have time. In the time I do have, I just feel so tired or exhausted or whatever that I haven't been making any videos. But I do have one that's dropping tonight, a video that you guys asked for a couple Sundays ago. And I'll be dropping that one tonight around 8 o'clock, Mormon Standard Time. So, oh God, it's going so good, so well. I love George Takai. Doesn't translate well in text. Oh my. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh, I am loving the job though, Steve. I love it. I love it there. I hate some of the people that I work with, but there's only like 16 people that work there. So he is a twat, but I like him. I think he's hilarious. I don't know if he's still alive. Yeah, he's still alive. I love when they make fun of him on Family Guy. Oh my. I love that. Hmm. All right. But now that I've wasted an hour and a half of your time, unless anyone has questions,
about something they've seen here today.
Um, I gotta get going so we can have dinner and all that good stuff. Man, I forgot about how cool this knife is. But this was a practice, and I was like, it's actually kind of cool, so I'm gonna leave it. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I was trying to do an antique finish. Oh my god, it's so smooth. Yeah, antique finish with, oh man. Yeah, if you guys like this one, it's a good one. It's a really good one. I would get it if you're thinking about it. Don't think, just buy. But on that note, I could stay on all night, but I gotta go. Unfortunately, get ready for work tomorrow and dinner tonight. But you guys, I will talk to you later, and I love you. I love you all so, so much. Oh, I love you. All my knives and all my knife babies. And I'll see you soon. Are you just now getting here? Seriously? I'm just kidding. All right, guys, I love ya. I'll see ya soon. Weirdo. Good evening and good night. No, don't be good, man. Be bad. All right, guys. Bye.